Alright everybody, so we have some breaking news here. We have the first two EZAs of the 8th anniversaries announced. It's gonna be STR transforming Buu and physical Super Vegito. Physical Super Vegito is kind of a given considering how old he is, and then I'm happy this guy is also getting his EZA. I mean, this guy is probably also old, so I mean, it was to be expected. Also, I'm pretty sure this confirms that part 2 is gonna be like a villain of some sorts. Now, I don't know if they'll do like Kid Buu or just another variation of like Buuhan or something like that. It would make more sense to do Kid Buu, you know, just to match the theme, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and look at the translations. Gresh said that he's not gonna do them, but he gave the seal of approval to Minato's. So big shout out to Minato. I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description. So let's go ahead and look at the translations. So 170 all stats for Buu Saga. 12 key super attack, cause immense damage, raise attack and defense. He does say down here it's for all allies, so raise attack and defense for all allies for 1 turn. Okay, so if you have him in slot 1, he can give a little bit of defense. Reduce damage received from normal attacks by 80% in counter with tremendous power. 150% defense. Attack 20% with each attack received up to 120. So he has to get hit 6 times. He gets a medium chance to crit just in his passive. Key +1 up to 3, defense 30% up to 90. And chance to perform a crit 10% up to 30 for every 3 attacks received. So why you have to take 9 attacks for this to fully build up? That's it? I don't know. I don't know how good this guy is. Yeah, let's go, let me pull him up so we can look at his stats at least. I don't know, I'm not like taken aback, I guess you could say, by anything. Okay, so his defense is pretty high. He's gonna have almost 13k defense after EZA. And then like attack will be around like 18, almost 19k. I just don't like that the damage reduction is only against normals. Or at least like they could have given him like 80% against normals and then like maybe 50% against super attacks. Yeah, I don't know. This guy, if you pair him with like a scouter unit, so you know where the super attacks are, and you just make sure this guy doesn't get hit by a super attack, you'll be fine. Because I think the 80% with how high his stats are, and the amount of defense he has, he'll be fine. He'll take basically any bosses in the game, like normal wise, but you know, the second he gets tagged with a super, he's dead. And then again, I'll have to see. I don't know, like, I feel like also his counters are gonna be like one of those things where it's like, hey, he either crits or he does nothing. So we'll see. I'm not too overly impressed, to be honest, but could be interesting, I guess. We'll see. Okay. So this is gonna be a long one. So go ahead and start off with this guy. So transformation boost 170% or extreme STR 120. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Okay. Key 1 attack and defense 120%, plus an additional 1 defense 120%. Based on HP, more HP, greater defense. Attack and defense 60% when attacking, defense 60% within the same turn when receiving an attack. Huh. This guy gets a lot of defense. It's like if you're just coming into the turn with full health, he'll have 240% defense. He'll get 60% on super, and then he'll get a 60% after getting attacked. That's quite a bit. I mean, I think he also has fairly decent stats. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, I mean, not as good as Vegito, but still gonna be like 11k, almost 12k defense. I think like almost 19k attack and almost 20k HP. Interesting. Okay, I feel like this guy's already kind of looking better in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. But let's see. Then we got Buuhan. This is probably the one that you want to get most of the time, so let's see what this one is. Greatly raise attack and defense for 3 turns. That's good. Recovers 12% HP at the start of turn. Attack and defense 180. So the defense 120 with the health again. Attack 80 when attacking. Perform an additional has a high chance to be a super. And great chance to guard all attacks for 6 turns from first appearance. High chance to guard all attacks from the 7th turn from start of battle. Okay, what? So if you don't get this great chance to guard, to pop off, you have to wait until the 7th turn to have another chance to guard? Is that what I'm reading? Like, it is a great chance, so it is 70%, so you should have this proc more than not. But on the runs that you don't get this to proc, you're having a way worse unit. Like, way worse. Again, stats are good. He's healing. He has big bad bosses, all that stuff in this form. He greatly raises stats for 3 turns, and he has a built-in additional, so like you could get a turn where he triple supers. Sorry if I'm being quiet, by the way. Just I can't wake up my roommates. But he can raise his stats for 3 turns, and he can triple super basically. But regardless, if you don't get this great chance to proc, you are dealing with a way worse unit than you normally would. But on the runs that you do get this to proc, he's looking pretty good. Because again, this combined with all the defense he already has and the guard, I could definitely see this guy getting up to almost like 1,000,000 defense with guard. So this guy might be the strongest like defensive Buu unit right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at Buu tanks. He seals super and lowers attack and defense, so that's already kind of worse. This guy recovers 10% health. Attack 180, defense 140. Attack and defense 80% when he attacks. Plus an additional attack and defense 80% when enemies attack down or defense down. Key 1 and defense 80% and great chance to perform an additional super. Yeah, this guy's this guy's not that good, I would say, because this guy's mainly like an attacking unit per se. Like, you're not gonna want this guy when you're in a red zone, because guess what? You're not gonna get this part where enemies attack down, defense down, plus 80%. You're not gonna get that. Just not gonna happen. And then, like, the great chance to additional super is nice, but he doesn't raise, like, he doesn't even raise like 30% for one turn. So, definitely don't want to get Buu tanks. Like, Buu tanks is probably where you can probably get the highest attack sets with this guy. Actually, no, I think Buuhan is still going to be the highest attack stats, because he's going to have similar attack numbers, but then he greatly raises attack. Yeah, so I think, and then Buuhan is going to have like big bad bosses and other stuff, so never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Buu tanks is kind of weird. Also, keep in mind, we do not have what's it called, the details, because this guy is a transforming unit, so he is gonna most likely he could have his transformation condition changed, because I think right now it's let's see, it's from the 5th turn, so we could very well see this being changed to like 4th, or honestly, it would be great if it's like 3rd turn. That would be the best thing ever, in my opinion. But we shall see. We won't know until tomorrow with the data download. So, massively raised defense for 1 turn. That's pretty good. It's 100% raised defense. 20% HP, so this is the most amount of HP you can get. Attack and defense 140. All allies key 3 defense 40. Reduce damage by 50% as the 1st or 2nd attacker. Plus an additional 60% defense. All allies key 40. Or not key 40. All allies attack 40. And 8% chance to perform a crit as the 3rd attacker. Recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn for 6 turns after first. Okay. This guy is pretty good. Like, this is a unit that you, again, I don't think they're going to change the condition. I think they're just going to change the turn. So, Buu Piccolo would be if you're below 50% health, which in red zone could very well happen. This guy is basically like, they've designed him so that way, you know, when you get him and you're below 50% health, he comes in and he is that, like, unit that you need in a pinch, because he's gonna heal 20% at the start of the turn, he's gonna heal another 10% at the end of the turn, so that's 30% healing right there. He is supporting everybody with defense and key, and then you're probably gonna want to use him in slot 1 and 2. Unless you already have your rotation set, which that should also be fine, because if you put him in slot 3, he's going to give attack, support, and crit at the same time, and he'll get more defense. But pretty sure this guy in slot 1 and 2 with 50% damage reduction and him massively raising defense, he's not gonna take damage. Yeah, it seems like people are agreeing that Buu Piccolo is pretty damn good. Yeah, I would probably say I'm just not on that on Buu tanks. Buuhan is amazing, but the RNG for the guard is really garbage, because, like, again, if you don't get the RNG to proc, you're dealing with a completely different unit here than if you were to have the guard procced. Buu Piccolo is good in the fact that you know what you're getting, and you're getting a really good defensive unit, or you're getting a really good support. One of the two. But yeah, that's it for these EZAs. So unless they announce more EZAs later tonight, these are the first two EZAs of the 8th anniversary. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys expected more characters or different characters to EZA. And lastly, shoutouts to Minato again. I'll leave a link to his Twitter. Go ahead and follow him. Let's see. There wasn't any corrections, right? Yeah, no corrections. Okay. Well, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.